In Philippians 4:6, it says, don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Also says that tell God what you need. So I understand that we want control. I understand that we want things to go our way because we believe that our way is going to guarantee peace. Our way is going to guarantee that there's nothing going to happen, that everything's going to go smoothly. But then things happen and things don't go smoothly. So when you're in a situation where peace is all you want, God tells us what to do. He says, first, don't worry. Yeah, we know that things are happening in the moment. We know that things are not looking too good. That is our reminder. That is our flashing signal saying, do not worry. Before you start worrying, don't do it. Yeah, Berto, but it's easy to say, hard to do. Well, right next it says to start praying. And have you ever been in a prayer where you still felt worried after it? And if you did, then maybe your focus wasn't on Jesus. Maybe your focus was on the problem. And let's not focus on the problem. Let's not focus on what's happening, but let's focus on Jesus. We all know that when Peter came out of the boat, when Jesus called him out, he's like, Peter was, hey, Jesus, is that you? If it is you, call me out onto the water and I'll walk on water with you. And Jesus said, yes, it's me. Come out. And Peter was the second human being to walk on water towards Jesus. But as we all know, his faith dwindled. His faith dwindled because of the circumstances. His faith dwindled because he saw the waves, he saw the wind, he saw the rain, and he was just too overwhelmed. And have you ever felt too overwhelmed? Have you ever felt like all these things that are happening around me that I can't control is just too much? And all you want is that calmness, that peace? Well, if Peter just focused on Jesus, if he kept on taking one foot in front of the other, he would have made it to him and he wouldn't have to sink. So today, I want both you and I, when we are in an overwhelming situation, when negative things happen in our lives, people, comments, events that just didn't go our way, when we planned all we planned, can we just say, hey, I'm not going to worry. I'm going to thank God that it went the way that it did, because he sees something that I don't. God knows something that I don't. He said that he works all things for the good. He said that through the tough times, that he will not leave us or forsake us, that we will be able to walk through the valley. He won't leave us there. He will leave the 99 for the one. So that shows us that he would never leave us. That shows us that he's our Father who's right beside us. So remember, when you are in those unpeaceful moments, if that even is a word, when you are in those overwhelming situations where all you want is to feel calm, when all you want is to feel the peace, just take a second and say, hey, God, I know that you are the author and perfecter of our faith. I know you are the beginning and end. You know how it's going to look after all this. So help me to have faith. Help me to believe. Help me to walk on water like Peter did and keep my eyes focused on you. And as you are praying, you're going to experience that peace as we see in Philippians 4:6 that exceeds all understanding. We're going to experience wisdom in a sense. Hey, I know that in my human brain that this is not what I want, but I do know that God works all things for the good. I do know that he is intentional. He said that I know every hair on your head. He said, I know every sparrow that is out there feeding on the ground. He knows, do not worry. He's like, the birds, look at them. They don't plant, they don't store food, they don't harvest, but your Heavenly Father feeds them. And I know you know that you are worth much more than birds. So just believe that God is under control and you want him to be under control. We all know the let go and let God. And I'm just reminding us that we should just let go in this situation and just trust. It says, I believe in Psalms 5:3 or Psalms 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord in all your ways and acknowledge him and he'll make your path straight. So allow him to make your path straight. If it seems a bit crooked right now, if it seems that things are just not working out how they're supposed to, just say, hey, God, I'm trusting you. I'm putting my faith in you. I don't know, but I don't need to know. What I do know is that you asked me to pray to you. You asked me to close my eyes, bow my head, and give it to you. You said, cast all your worries and burdens onto me, for you care for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you the negative situation. I'm giving you the emotions, how I felt about what has been happening. I'm giving you it all, laying it at your feet, knowing that you will turn a broken piece into a masterpiece. I know that when it's in your hands, you can make things beautiful. You can turn dry bones into armies. You can turn ashes into people. You can look at the dust and blow life into it and make a human being. So I'm just going to keep on giving to you, laying it at your feet, praying everything, casting all my worries onto you, because I want that peace that you said you left me when you said you were going to heaven. So today, just know, be confident in God. Be confident that he is going to come through, because he always does. He's never late. He's never early. He is on time. So just be patient and expect God will exceed your expectations when it comes to the peace, when it comes to him flipping it around, putting that frown upside down. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. He is always with you. So just know that that peace that you're looking for is in his presence. So just pray, get into the word, be reminded of his promises that he said to you, and just wait. Everything's going to be okay. Just allow it to take its time. And remember that if you seek first the kingdom, all these things will be added to you. So maybe you just need to be rerouted. Maybe you just go back into that straight path. And that straight path may just getting back into the word, going to church, seeking first the kingdom. And if you maybe feel not peaceful, this is a reminder to keep on being faithful to the Lord and only the Lord. But it's okay. Don't condemn yourself. He said, I did not come to condemn the world. I came to save it. So that condemnation that you might feel is not from the Lord. So we rebuke that and we say we accept God's mercy, that his forgiveness that he said that he died on the cross for. And we're going to keep moving forward. I love you guys. I hope this helps. And remember that in his presence is fullness of joy. Remember that he said, I will leave you peace. Remember that he said in Philippians 4:6, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.